my name is Leo, welcome to a new day of Vesper.5. So, now, what's going on? Not a lot. I went to an onsen for the first time in a long time. Onsen, in case you do not know, is a hot spring. Now, before I continue on, we're just going to move to the right. There's that plan I was talking to you about. So if I'd gone down, although it still would have taken longer, I would have been in direct path of that plant. But if I go the right way, I can go left, or go right one, down one, or down two. Yeah, start it again, shall we? Right one, down two, then right two, and then I'll be directly above the plant. If I go right one, down three, and then right two, I will be on the plant. We don't want to be on the plant, we want to be on top of it. We don't want to touch it. We want nothing to do with the artifacts. Anyway. Onsens, yeah, so, hot springs are cool, we don't really have them in Australia. I think they exist in New Zealand, because there's a lot of volcanic activity there. What about America, though? Do they have, I don't know, leave a comment, do you guys have hot springs? I don't think so. Anyway, hot springs are a pretty big thing in Japan. The wifey loves them. I used to be into them because I just hated the idea of using the shower here. Now that I've warmed up, well, warmed to get it, hot spring. Warmed up to the idea of using the shower here. Here's the thing. So when you go to the hot spring, you pay your money to go there. Then you go to, there's the bath is split into two halves, the male and the female. There's a giant wall in the middle of it you can't see over, which makes sense. So you go to the change room, you change your clothes, and then at that point you are now naked. Right? You are now naked, from head to toe naked. You come into the bath area, you sit down on these little plastic stools, and you gotta wash yourself. Before you can get into the actual bath, you need to be completely clean and wash yourself. So you do that, and that's humiliating enough. And then you get into the bath, the actual hot spring, and it feels good. It's alright. That being said, in summer it's way too fucking hot. I don't mind the hot springs that have like a cool bath. So you jump in the hot spring, oh man, it's too hot. Jump into the cool bath, ooh, that's cool. Then you go back into the hot spring again. Back, when I came, the second time I came to Japan, some of the hot springs that I visited had the cool bath, but the other ones that didn't, I would just go, oh god, I'm too hot. Go back to the showering, the area where you shower with the stools, and just fill up a bucket of cold water and just dump it on my hand. And it wasn't really an effective way of doing things. The most effective way of doing a hot springs is to do it in winter. Especially when it's snowing, that is the best time. I remember quite a while ago, the wife and I, we went to the northern area of Japan in winter. And we went to this famous hot spring, and it was snowing at the time when we went there. And it was actually a mixed bath, so we were able to go in there together. And when I was basically sitting sort of waist deep in the water, so it was snowing, so the snow was touching, hitting me, and all cold at the top of my body, and then obviously the rest of me was in the water. Oh, I'm a bit cold, so I just dunk low in the water. Oh, I'm a bit hot, so I'll just come out of the water. And you just, adjust yourself till you've got a happy medium between both hot and cold. That's the best feeling. You just can't beat it. Hot springs are great. I'm not a fan of them anymore. There's a couple of reasons. I am a Westerner. I'm ridiculously tall, and I would assume, I'm only assuming this, that my penis is somewhat larger than the average Japanese male. This is a problem because everyone looks at me, and I'm like when I walk into a hot spring, everyone there turns and looks at me, and it's really, really unsettling. And I appreciate it if that didn't happen. I remember I was in one hot spring once, and there was actually a woman in there. She wasn't in the hot spring area, she was one of the workers, like cleaning up or doing something in the change rooms. Thankfully, at this time, I had a towel on, or was I already dressed? I can't remember. But she didn't have a chance to look at my duck. But anyway, yeah, it's weird. But anyway, what can you do? Hot springs though, they're pretty cool. Haven't been to one in quite some time, so this is like the first time I've been to one in a long time. And honestly, it's more trouble than it's worth at this point. Like, I used to like it because it used to be a good way for me to, wash myself, with, like, all the space in the world and not have to worry about, figuring out where I should stand in the shower so that I can get my head under the shower nozzle to wet it. But now that I've got, a shower nozzle that's sort of, like, raised up, I don't need to worry about that anymore. So, who cares? Alrighty, well, enough about hot springs. When we come back, I'll talk about something else. But for now, my name is Leo, and I will see you next time.